Hello, Ak here again. Welcome back to Resonant Rise. You may tell by my voice, I'm still not very well. My sore throat got better, but now I've got a cold. So if I do sniff, I apologise. I'm going to really try not to because it sounds horrible. But if I do, I apologise beforehand, and hope it don't bother you too much. I'm going to really try not to though. I've had a little bit of a potter around since the last episode. There's also been a version update. I'm now on version 2.3.2, I believe. A few things have been added, a couple of things have been taken away. So, just looking at the forums on the other screen there, it looks like chicken chunks has gone. I wonder why chicken chunks have been taken out. There's no chicken chunks there, is there? Interesting. Atomic Science, chicken chunks and morph have been taken out. Added have been compact windmills, damage indicators, which is awesome, small boats and tubes. I don't know what tubes does. Small boats adds some cool little boats. There's this thing called a hoy. They make from a whitehall, they make from a punt, they make from little boats with a sail. There's a punt, that's kind of cool. Tubes, I don't know what that does yet, I have to look at that later. Compact windmills sounds very much like compact solars, where you can create better windmills in one block. And of course, damage indicators shows you what you're looking at up here, which is really cool. So I'll be looking forward to using that. Unfortunately, yeah, I don't know. I have to have a bit of a read about that. I don't know why if Atomic Science has gone for good or Chicken Chunks has gone for good, but no chunk loaders. Well, there'll be Railcraft chunk loaders, I guess. Okay. Yeah, there's the Railcraft ones that run on ender pearls. Yeah, Chicken Chunks seems to be missing. Interesting. Right, what else have I done? I made a couple of iron chests, started to organise my things a little bit. This thing doesn't make leather, it makes this guy here called Monster Jerky, which I presume is food. I've not had to eat any yet. And these guys, these tools from Tinker's Constructs, if you look at a stencil table, now there's a normal size one. If you put that back into your crafting square, you can make it into a little flat packed one. It's kind of cool, so I've done all that with them. So that's, I think, pretty much all I've done. I made a bookshelf for my 3 books there as well. And that's about it. Now, something I want to make before I carry on, a thing called a clipboard from Bibliocraft. I remember seeing this on Direwolf Spotlight at Bibliocraft when he did a spotlight a while back. And I've been wanting to use it ever since. And now I've got a mod pack with it in. I'm going to use it. Let's make a pressure plate, first of all. Boop. And then, was it paper? Free paper, a feather, and an ink sac. Now, I did a bit of prep for this. I've got an ink sac, I've got loads of feathers. I've been eating chickens, and I've got just 3 of them, have I? Let's make them into paper then. Boop. Ink sac, feather, clipboard, Bibliocraft. Check this out. You can type to-do lists, so all you might pick is the first thing on my list. Echoes to-do list. Look at that. So normally, well, previously I've had this in the, I don't know if I can stick it to a wall or anything, that'd be really cool. Previously I've had this on a IC2, not an IC, yeah, nuclear control display panel. This lets me carry on with a little to-do list. Once you've done it, you can tick them off. Awesome. And there's multiple pages, so I can have all kind of stuff. So that's my first thing I want to do. Is I want to make an Alley Pick. Alley Pick will let me mine obsidian, and once I get into Nether, it'll let me mine cobalt and ardite. After that, I want to make just iron rapier. I just want a rapier repair on it, so that's 2 things I'm going to do this episode. After that, I'm going to have a quick, I'm going to start, real basic start on Minecraft 4 and Ars Magica 2. Now I've had a little look around, so I know roughly how to get started on both of them. And then I'm going to go get some obsidian and make another portal. So that's the plan for this episode. Awesome. So let's work our way through them. So to start with, the update, they reverted Tinker's Constructs back to a previous version that this smeltery works in again, so that's all good. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I've been down to the bottom of the, I've been down to the bottom of the world, down to level 12, and I grabbed myself some lava cells, and some water cells down there. Now this is just from 4 tin in a diamond shape, gets you 16 of these cells, so that's just 4 tins worth of cells, and I can turn that into 4 obsidian, which is really cool because I ain't got a diamond pick or anything yet, so that's very nice. Now what I want to do is I want to combine these. What do I need? I need 2.5 of them, so I need 3 of them, and I need 1 iron, I believe. So I'm having a quick look on the I think it's on the Feed the Beast wiki actually, on how much of this stuff I need to make alumite. I also found out this bauxite ore processes down into aluminium as well. So I was looking for aluminium and I couldn't find any, and I found some bauxite down when I was getting the lava as well. So that's quite good to know. Also, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bang this in here, 3 of them, 1 of them, 1 of them. Should be enough. You see these things are working now, and I also got some lava. One of the issues on the older version, or I guess it was the newer version that I've reverted back from, was that the lava would get used up if there's anything in there or not. So now that lava should get used properly. And excuse me, I'm just going to cough. Sorry about that. So what do I want to do here then? First up, we need our correct casts. I'm going to start off with my pickaxe head. I've also got no coal. No torches and no coal, so I need to keep an eye on that situation. Cook some more chicken up, which is good. Yeah, I need to get some coal, quite sharpish. While that's cooking, what can I show you while that's cooking? Oh, I looted a steel chest plate off a skeleton. I think that was yesterday. A water source in here as well. So, looking at things, I'm going to start my processing, I think, using mechanism. I've never used mechanism before. I'm going to check out probably Bevo's UE Let's Play to get me head around mechanism a bit. There's lots to it. This is, I believe, one of Calclavio's mods from the UE team. Adds loads of stuff. So certainly I want to look at that because I've never done it before. I also want to, of course, have a look at IC2 because it's a new version of that. But I might have to wait a little while for that because you need to get a bit of power. And I was hoping to have a good go at Atomic Science, but that might be out the window now. But if Atomic Science doesn't come back into this pack, I'll certainly add it into... There's a pack that I'm going to do that's going to have Greg Tech, it's going to have Galactic Craft, and it's going to have Atomic Science. That's the 3 things I want to see in a pack together, because I want to build a big space station with a particle accelerator in it. Yeah. So we've got 6 aluminium from them, 3 aluminium ores. You get 2 pair, of course. 2 iron ingots. Makes sense. So hopefully when this 2 obsidian goes in there, that should become 3 aluminium. No, not aluminium brass. 3 alumite ingots. And we're going to use 2 of them here. We're going to use 1 in there. We're going to use half each in these 2 things. So we're going to have 1 spare. Come on. There we go. So now we've got 3 alumite and we've got 1 leftover aluminium, which is good. So I'm going to pour the alumite into there. So there's our pickaxe head. There's our pickaxe handle. And there's our cross piece. And I need that ingot 1 back that I put in there by mistake. Put the ingot there. So we're going to have a spare alumite ingot that I can use later on for something else, I'm sure. And we've got an aluminium ingot there as well. Come on. There we go. Wonderful. So they can go in there. And this can go together. So in this tool there we pick the pickaxe, put the bits together, and this is just a temporary tool, so I'm not going to bother naming it anything. I'll call it pick 1. That's creative, isn't it? Pick 1. Woo. There we go. Pick 1 woo. And what I want to do with that is I want to get some of this. I want 18 of these actually. So I want some for the sword as well. And we'll put them in a crafting square and make some of them guys, moss. And now in this we can put that there, and I can add moss to it. And there we go, we've got an auto repair pick that can get us obsidian and cobalt and stuff, so I don't have to keep using iron for that, which is very nice. And now the next thing we need is I need to make a couple of more patterns, I believe. We've got a tool rod pattern, which is good. We need a sword blade, and let's just turn all this into planks, screw it. So let's mess about just for the sake of doing it. Yay! Right, what do I want here? I want to make some of them into sticks. I want one more of these things. So there and there gets us that. All that wood can go in there. And now I need this guy again. No, I don't. I need this guy first. Where have I put that? Idiot. What did that for? I wanted them. I want to make a sword blade. Thank you. And I just want to check. Rapier. There's one that's like a little circle. It's like Saturn, let's say. So I want the one that looks like Saturn. That one, yeah. And then we're going to need casts for both of these, so that can go in there. So I want aluminium brass, which, if I remember correctly, was 3 aluminium to 1 brass. So one of them, and should be able to use one of them then. So that should give us 3 aluminium. So not 1 brass, 1 copper, of course. 3 aluminium, 1 copper. So we'll put that in there. That should be cooking away. Should have got that done first, really, because we're ready to use that now. And then after that, I'm just going to put an iron ingot in, an iron ore in there, because I'm just going to make an iron rapier for now. I could make some better stuff. Now I've had a little explore around. I've been right up there. We've got a bit of desert up there. We've got kind of a magic-y forest over that way. I was hanging around under there a little bit, see if any slabs drop down. And any of the blue slabs. I think the blue slabs only spawn around them maybe now. I've not been to that one though. I've only been on that one. That's giant redwood, so I might build into the top of that. I was thinking of doing that the other day. Before I built inside one of them, I'd like to build without touching the actual tree itself. So keep the tree trunk itself intact, and then build around it up at the top. So build an actual tree house rather than a house in a tree, you know. And build up a staircase around it and stuff. So I might have that as my main base when I get some resources ready. So that's that. I don't know what that white bit is though. Something else I learned, this little blue 2x2 pool we came across the other day. We used that for Ars Magica to get the version of the Thermal Omicron. I can't remember what it's called. I've not been to the temple yet. It looks like there's some of them little blue things as well. Maybe. I think we're going to need that to get the bucket first. I don't know what else we need to do with that, but I'll look at the book once I get it. I've been across here, killed a couple of cows over here. Got some leather. Yeah, so the map's getting quite well opened up, I suppose. Is this done yet? This is wonderful. So we've got 2 aluminium brass ingots, exactly what we wanted. Well, what I haven't done is 1 plank, 1 stick, and into here we want a sword blade, wooden, and a crossbar piece. Where'd my stick go? Did I not pick a stick up? I didn't, idiot. There we go. Try that again. I've got wooden cross piece, crossbar, whatever it's called, and now I can place them down there and make a proper cast of these guys. And while that's happening, I should start melting the iron ore and the cross piece, of course. Here we go. They can go in there. I'm going to want that. And I'll have to wait for that. Christ, always waiting for stuff. Right. I found a couple of aluminium ore berries. Bushes, I'll put them down here, see if they grow. They seem to be growing okay. These I think you need to put 9 together though to get. Is that right? Excuse me again. Okay, I'm back. I had a bit of a crash then. Pressing U over things seems to be crashing me, so I have to remember not to do that because I do that quite a lot. Normally, if you press R over an item, it shows you the recipe. If you press U over the item, it shows you what the thing can go into, what can be used in. I guess the U stands for. But R works okay, but U crashed me. I just tried to get it done me twice, so I don't want to do it again in case it does it again. So I'll ignore that for the time being. Why ain't that worked? Surely that should have done by now. The server didn't stop. You going up still? Yeah, weird. Oh, because I'm not chunk loaded. Of course, it must have unloaded when I unloaded. Right, so let's wait for that then. Got an awesome weapon there. Oh, something else I want to do while I remember. I want to turn that from R to something else. Let's put it to the home key. Because that button, you press R, it sorts your inventory out, and I don't want it to. And that's, of course, the R button, so I'd rather the R button is used for recipes. Right, so that's now iron ingots, wonderful. So let's make an iron sword blade. Iron crossbar. And an iron tool rod. So that's cost me 1 iron ore. It's just going to make me a nice little beginner weapon to last until I make something better. So I'll pick rapier off there. Bish, bosh, wallop, swordy. We call swordy, and again put that in there. Add ball of moss to it, and now I've got a sword that's not startling, but it's got hardly no damage at all. But it'll go for armour, and I can jump backwards with it as well, which might save me a little bit from creepers. The right button on a rapier jumps you backwards, quite useful. So when I want to get away from creepers pretty quick, that might come in handy. Right, they can go in there. So now I'm sorted for sword, and there's no really point in saving that, is there? But I might as well leave it for now. So there, we've got our second thing done. Hey. Right, now the next thing then, I want to look at Thaumcraft. Now I just want to get started on this. Quite a few people gave me some useful tips. One of them from Blue said get started on. No, was it Blue? Blue did give me a tip about Thaumcraft, saying, oh, I think it was look for nodes at night. I think Blue's tip was, but someone said I should get started on Thaumcraft early because I want to start using the thermometer on things. So I'm going to make my first wand. It's going to be pretty straightforward, and I think it needs 2 iron because to make something first we need to make them into these things, iron caps. I need 2 of them. Wonderful, can clear that out now. So look, I needed 10 in total, so I need to use 2 ingots for that. And put them either side of a bit of wood, and then hooray, we've got an iron capped wooden wand. Wonderful. That can go back in there. And with this, what I can do now is see, look on the top left. Once I've got let's say aura, is it aura? Is the right word? Once we've got things into this, they'll show up on the left there up at the top. We've got nothing in it at the minute. I'm not sure if I've seen any nodes either, to be honest. I think I might have seen one after the first look, but before I restarted the server. So I don't have to. Well, this claw come in handy. Oh, didn't even kill that. Look, 3 hearts. Where you gone? Don't have a dare go in here in case there's loads of stuff hiding on the corner. Shit. Shit. Ooh. A hat and a little jug. Ooh. Well, interesting. So that wasn't Tinker's Construct's hat. Ah, I need some of that red. red Thaumcraft stuff. Let's have a bit of that. I've got no torches. This is not ideal. I've got no blocks either. Let's use this for the first time. I want to make sure I've got one of them. I might as well grab them all while I'm here. Thank you. So that heart could be a heart back. Look, I'm on to 9. I was on 8. I thought that was a Tinker's Constructs heart. One of them. Okay, it was Darkcraft. Cool, recovery heart. So the miniature hearts you pick up, you can make them into the canisters. Them guys. Once we've got necrotic bones and diamonds and stuff. But that must be one of them. They give me a heart back, which is awesome. So I have got ways of getting health back from killing mobs. That's good to know. Oh shit. I'm going to play with that skeleton. I don't want to get shot. Haha, idiot. Oh, son of a bitch, I'm the idiot. The bastard. Ooh, loot bag. Oops. Someone else kindly, a couple of people actually have told me Darkcraft not as unbalanced as it was. Possibly to the point of being... Oh shit. What's that? Tic-tac-toe and Paint Pro. Iron pickaxe, 2 iridium ore, which would be worth loads with Greg Tech, but I've been told that Darkcraft's not as unbalanced and possibly gone too far balancing, but I'd rather, I think, like I said in a reply, I'd rather have it a little bit more difficult than be too easy. So, oops, what's going on? Let me put that in there, please. Because that was full. So I've got some fire shards. I'm going to need them, as far as I can tell. And I'm a little bit... I don't know what I'm doing now. What am I doing? What do I even go down there for? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, I thought there was a node down there, didn't I? Yeah, when I had a little first look on the... I did the first look episode. It was in this seed, but I started again. And I think there was a node around here somewhere, but I'm not seeing it. But I guess the thing is, I don't know if... Oh shit! So I've lost my heart again. So the one heart I got is now gone again, and away. I'll have to have a look some other time, see if that node around here when I'm not recording. In fact, I'll have a look at the first look video again and see where the hole was in this wall. I might put the hole in a different place. I certainly don't see anything, so I'll cover that up. Idiot. I need to cover up, stop spiders getting me. Right, let's waste no more time doing that then. And back up here we go. So yeah, what I need to do now then is, same as with Thaumcraft 3, I now need a bookcase, like so, and plunk that down there, and if I give that a whack with a wand, boop, I've got my Thermonomicon. Wonderful. And the reason why I said I need them fire shards for is because I've seen someone do this. Where is it? There we go. To make this thing, the thermometer, I need one of each of these shards. Now, I've never seen entropy or order shard before. There was not around before. There was V and there was dull, which I guess they've replaced. But there we go. I need fire shard, water, air. So I've got the fire shards. So I need to be on the lookout for them. I need to collect one of each of them, and then I can start pointing at things and clicking them and getting things called research points that I'm not really sure about. But there we go. That's that one done. And for now, I'm just going to put that. So I've got that started. I need to look for some shards. Is it night time? It is night time. There's a skeleton out there waiting to do me. Son of a bitch. Well, the next thing then is I'm going to do a similar kind of just a first start thing on Ars Magica, and for that we need a item frame, and we need a book, and I ain't got no books left, so I need to make another book, which means to get some more reeds. So I'll get that started. These, by the way, this volume sword and access stream, shit, that scared me. I'm going to wait until I can get repair. What did that give me then? If the thing gave me a heart, what's that? It made a noise, but it didn't give me no health. Don't know what it gave me. Could it be mana? Excuse me while I cough again, I apologise. Right, so there's a skeleton up there with armour. I don't want to get too close. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to make a bow and some arrows, because I don't like having no ranged. But, and then how much flint have I got? I've got one arrow there. Loads of feathers. Yep. And 6 flint it's going to have to do. Where's my sticks gone? 6. 25 arrows. That's a start in it. And I'll make my first. When I get a enchanting table, I'll enchant that up and try and get infinity on that. So I guess that one I don't need that with me. Oh, I sniffed. Sorry, I'm trying really hard not to sniff. So I need an item frame yet. Oops, 2 bits of wood that I put back again. I don't think these have to be wood, but on the picture on the Ars Magica forum thread. Hello. Come here, you. Oh, dickhead. It's not doing much damage, is it? I have to cut camera in a minute. My nose is. Oh no! I fell through the door. My nose has started to run, so I have to go blow my nose in a minute. Ah, fool. Making a real poor job of this. I need to make a pressure plate for in there as well, so don't forget to shut the door behind me. You know what? Oh, what's going on? I'm so scared of losing hearts. It's killing me. I should just run out a minute making the right balls of this. Embarrassing. Bosh. There we go. Fucking thing. I can't believe I lost. What was that? Heart and a half off that. Terrible. Terrible state of affairs. Right, don't sniff, Echo. Doesn't sound nice. I meant to grab this on the way back. I grabbed the other reeds from over there, and I forgot to grab these ones. Look, we've got 4 there, so I can plant one back again. Ready for next time I need some paper. And turn this into a book. I think I've got everything ready that I need to do my first little bit of Ars Magica. So for this you need one of them little 2x2 pools of water that I saw on the first look and didn't have a clue what it was for. I thought it was Biomes of Plenty, I think, magic water, but it's not. It's one of these things here. So all you need to do with this is put a picture frame near it with a book in it, and it says sit back and enjoy the show. So there we go. Magic is happening. Ooh. Cool. I have unlocked Secrets of the Arcane. Cool. So now if you look above my 28 levels, I've got a little blue one, which I believe is my magic level. And then I've got a little blue bar and a little red bar. I'm not sure what the red bar is. I guess blue bar is mana. No idea what the red bar is. And I've got this book. And similar to the Family, I guess, it'll tell me everything I need to know about Ars Magica. And shit, there's a lot of it. So these have recipes as such. It tells you what things do. Shit. Vincium, lesser focus, alum. I've seen them alum plants. I think I've seen Vincium ore as well. I don't know what focus is though. That be in there. Foci. Lesser focus. It doesn't say how you make them though, does it? So, okay, I'll have to have a good read of this in between episodes. But I've got plenty of reading to go out there by the look of it. There's some Hecats that I've killed. Deal a large amount of damage. Not that much resilience. Yeah, cool. If you stay quiet, you can get by them. Good to know. We can drag to rotate. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Right. So I'll have a look at that between episodes and start getting my head around that. I guess the first thing I'm going for is a healing spell. If I don't have another way of healing by then, that can go in there as well. Look at that. Quite the scholar. Got a little book collection going on. All that stuff can go in there. I'm in a fucking mess of fighting that skeleton. So, on my clipboard again. Love this thing. I started and I didn't realise I spelled it wrong. There we go. So now the next thing I want to do is another portal. So I know I've got my Alimite pick. I'm going to get a bucket of water. I've got no water source in here yet, have I? Tell you what I've got though. If I go down here, there's some water down here, and there's some gold near it as well. So I might as well get a bucket of water down here. So this is where I've been looking around for stuff, making sure that no mobs can come and get me. And I've got my mind everything out. There's a water source I've been using. Right down here out of the way. I was looking around here earlier, and I had a stone pick on me. I'll take 2 buckets of water. And I found this over here, look. Let's get a bit of cobble there. Some gold here, wonderful. What's the best way of doing this? I'll cover that up. I'm going to behind. So of course, gold means I can make another golden apple. I need 4 of these. I'm going to double it up, make it into 8. I think there's one under there, was there? Yeah. So 10 more gold, that gets me nearly 3 golden apples worth of gold there, which is cool. And I'll just cover that up so nothing spawns on it. I've got my water, cool, yeah. So now if I head further down, I can get some obsidian mined up using the old tactic of pouring water over lava. Well, I'll keep that lava source. There's some more over here as well. Don't know what that stuff's for, but I should be able to mine it now. No, I can't. Interesting. I thought the alley might be able to do that. Let's see what kind of pick I need for that then. So I need to mount. I mean, there's all kind of stuff that I don't know what to do. I don't know what sunstone. I've got a vague idea what sunstone does. I think it's for the crafting tables for Ars Magica. But that's where I found my other gold, in that hole there. Very useful. And yeah. So I'm gonna mine up some obsidian down here. Let me make sure that's safe first. No, it's not, look. Gotta be careful of these things. Right, that should be safe. So this is still going to take a while to mine. Well, I'm going to get 10 of these so I can make another portal. So I'll cut the camera, I'll go blow my nose. There's our first one, so I need some more of that. And I'll see you in a bit. And there we are then, back again. I'm back up at the base and I've got my 10 obsidian. I've got my bits for a flint and steel there. I put a little skylight in there so I can see when it's dark or not, which is quite useful. I'm just looking, we've got enhanced portals in this mod pack, of course. So I will be doing a little Stargate network with them at some point. But I was just checking, and I can't afford to make anything yet because we need the enhanced flint and steel, uses glowstone, and of course we need diamonds and stuff like that, emeralds, which I've got none of them yet, so won't be doing anything special with this. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to sling it down here out of the way. So this is of course a temporary base. I'm going to build something nice fairly soon. Once I've got some decent blocks, I'm going to build, I think, across in this open plains area over here. Anyway, I digress. Video's getting a bit long, so I best crack on. They're called dryads, by the way. So I don't know if they turn into dryad. Look, is that like a tree monster? I'm thinking something else. What's that in Skyrim? That like tree people things? I don't know. I should eat a bit of chicken. So I'm going to stick this portal down here for now, out of the way. Should be out of sound range down here at least. Cover it all pretty quick. It's just, that's that big open area. Don't fall on my head. And there we go. Finish the episode with another portal, and we can tick our last thing off. Our clipboard for the episode. Hooray! And let's go check out where our spawn is and see what kind of nether we've got. So let's wait a little while for this to load in. There we go. Level 38, not too bad. So that looks like the actual lava level there. A little bit open. I could do with making a little structure on that, I think. Make sure no gas get me. It's not loading in very well, is it? There's my first glowstone. Anyway, those are these ores. I'm not sure which ones are going to cause pigman aggro, so I probably won't mine any ores. I'll mine a bit of nether quartz because that's all good. Good for XP and for very useful nether ore, as we all know. That looks dangerous, doesn't it? That looks like venomous, poisonous. Oh shit. Oh shit. Get away. Nitro creepers, of course. 4 gunpowder, thanks. Oh, my first bit of glowstone. So, off camera, what I'll probably do is I'll have a good look around, try and get a nether fortress. That might be promising. That's very square. I don't know if that's possibly indicator of a nether fortress. But yeah, I ain't going to mine any of these ores until I know which ones cause pigman aggro. Because I can't. Let's look at all this stuff. Never heard of any of these. I'm going to have a great good look at the wiki or possibly a spotlight for metallurgy. What can I have a look for? Is our first cobalt. That's not cobalt, is it? Or ardite, which we're going to make our proper weapons out of. There we go. Nice bit of cobalt. Wonderful. So there's our first bit of cobalt. So I'm going to wrap up the episode there. As always, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully next time I may know where there's a nether fortress and we can get a brewing stand made. If I can get a blaze rod, of course. So yeah, I hope you join me for that. Cheers. Bye.